Welcome back to Max with RP. Today we are going to solve problems based on arithmetic progression, arithmetic sequence. So we have already in the earlier video discussed that the nth term of an AP is given by a plus n minus 1 into d. Nth term of an AP is given by a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, now here in this problem, the eighth term of an AP is half the second term. So if you take any AP, then with the first term A and common difference D, the eighth term is given to be half the second term. This is one fact which is given to us. Then what else is given? The 11th term exceeds 1/3 of the fourth term by 1. Find the 15th term. So this is what is given. So 8th term is half of T2. So what is 8th term? A plus 7D. If A is the first term and D is the common difference, then A is the first term, second term is A plus D, third term is A plus 2D, etc. Nth term is A plus n minus 1 into D. So 8th term is A plus 7D, which is equal to half of the second term. What is the second term? A plus D. That is 2A plus 14D equal to A plus D. Now this means A equal to minus 13D. 2A minus A is A, D minus 14D is minus 13D, or A plus 13D is 0. So this is what is the implication that arises out of this given fact. Now let us look at the next fact. What is T11? A plus 10D is equal to, it is greater. So how can I make them equal? By adding 1 to this. 1/3 of T4, that is A plus 3D plus 1. So A plus 10D, which is T11, is greater than T4 by 3 by 1. So I have to add 1 to equalize them. So 1/3 of, what is the fourth term? A plus 3D. So now let me multiply the entire equation by 3. So I will get 3A plus 30D equal to A plus 3D plus 3. Now 3A, let me collect the A terms. So what will I get? 2A. How many D's? 27D. 2A plus 27D equal to 3. 3A minus A is 2A. 30D minus 3D is 27D, which is equal to 3. Okay. Now, I also have to use the fact to find the value of D. I can use the fact that A is minus 13D. So 2A will be minus 26D. So minus 26D plus 27D is equal to 3. That is D equal to 3. Are you able to follow? So 27D minus 26D is D. So D equal to 3. If D is 3, okay, A will be minus 13 into 3, which is minus 39. So we have found A and D. So this is your first observation, this is your second observation. Combining these two, this is the third observation. Now what is it? What is the question? What is it that we need to find? The 15th term. So T15 will be A plus 14D, which is, what is A? Minus 39 plus 14 into, what is D? 3. This is minus 39 plus 42. T15 is 3, is it? A plus 14D. A you saw is minus 39. 14 into 3. 14 into 3 is 42. So 42 minus 39 is 3. So this is T15. Is it clear? Are you all able to follow how to use the given information to find what is asked in the problem? Which term of the AP, 3, look at the next problem, 3, 15, 27, etc. will be 120 more than the 21st term. So let Tn, let us assume Tn will be 120 more than 21st term. That is, Tn is what? A plus n minus 1 into D. This is 120 more. So it will be T21 plus 120. What is T21? A plus 20D plus 120. Are you able to follow? So what A gets cancelled. Now I have n minus 1D equal to 20D plus 120. So this is n. So what will I get in terms of D? So D will be D equal to, but before that I know what is A. What is A? You are given the sequence. So you know A is 3 and D will be 15 minus 3, which is 12. Are you able to follow? Because this is your A and D is the difference. So 15 minus 3, which is 12. So n minus 1 into 12 is equal to 20D plus 120. Okay. What is 20D? 20 into 3, which is 60. So n minus 1 equal to 60 by 12, which is 5. So n equal to 6. So n equal to 6. So what will be that term? Tn therefore. Tn is what? A plus n minus 1 into D. A we know is 3. N we know is 6 minus 1. And D is 3. So D is 12. So the question is, which term is 120 more than the 21st term? So we have assumed the nth term to be 120 more than T21. So what is nth term? A plus n minus 1 into D. This is A plus 20D plus 120. 120 more than the 21st term. 21st term is A plus 20D plus 120. So n minus 1D will be 20D plus 120. But we also know from this is A. Right? A is 3, D is 15 minus 3, which is 12. Now substituting, I get n equal to 6. Now n equal to 6. So what is n equal to 6? T6 is A plus n minus 1 into D. That is 3 plus 5 into 12, which is 63. 60 plus 3, which is 63. Are you able to follow? So you must know how to interpret the given language of the problem. Once you understand what is given, here what is given? That Tn is 120 more than T21. And what is it that you need to find? You have to find that Tn. That Tn which is 120 more than the 21st term. Given the sequence 3, 15, 27, 39, etc. So you know A, you know D. Find Tn for which you will have a term which is 120 more than the 21st term. Which term is that? T6. Now, show that the sum of the m plus nth term and m minus nth term of an AP is equal to twice the mth term. It will abstract, right? You're seeing a lot of no numbers here, m, n, but it is not difficult. We can figure out, don't worry. So, what is given? The sum of m plus nth term and m minus nth term is equal to twice Tn. You have to show this. The sum of m plus nth term and m minus nth term is equal to twice the nth term. What is this T of m plus n? A plus m plus n d plus, what is T m minus n? A plus m minus n into d. Okay, I am considering the left hand side. Okay. Now what is this? This is a plus a to a plus d into m plus n plus m minus n. Okay. So n gets cancelled. So this is 2a plus d into 2m. Okay. So we are looking at m plus n. This is a plus m minus 1, m plus n in minus 1. This is m minus n minus 1 into d. So here when I take out d, I will have m plus n minus 1, m minus n minus 1, so minus 2. So this is 2 into, right, a plus m minus 1 into d. See, I have 2m minus 2d. 2m minus 2d is 2 into m minus 1. This is nothing but we know the mth term, so 2 times the mth term. See, you are given the t m plus n plus t m minus n. Okay, you have to prove that it is equal to twice the mth term. M plus nth term is a plus m minus 1, m plus n minus 1 into d. Because nth term is a plus n minus 1. So, m plus nth term will be m plus n minus 1 into d. What will be t m minus 1? A plus m minus n minus 1 into d. I am just simplifying now. A plus a is 2a. Collecting the coefficients of d, then you will get m plus n minus 1 plus m minus n minus 1. So your plus n and minus n gets cancelled, giving you m plus m minus 1 minus 1, that is 2m minus 2. So that is 2 into a plus m minus 1 into d, which is twice of tm, which is what we needed to prove. So if you understand the formula, you should also know how to apply the formula in the correct context. So this is what is a relationship that we have found. The sum of m plus nth term plus m minus nth term is equal to twice the mth term. Now, if the ninth term of an AP is 0, you have to prove that the 29th term is twice the 19th term. So what is given? Ninth term of an AP is 0. So a plus ad equal to 0. What is it you need to prove? We need to prove T29 is twice the 19th term. To prove a plus 28d is equal to twice of a plus 18d. Tn is a plus n minus 1 into d. So T29 will be a plus 28d, which is equal to twice of, what is T19? A plus 18d. Okay, this is what we need to prove. That is to prove A plus 28D equal to 2A plus 36D. So that is, in other words, we have to prove minus A. What is 28 minus 36? Minus 36 minus 8 is 8. We need to prove minus A minus 8D is 0. That is 8A plus 8D equal to 0. Which is true from 1. Which is true in virtue of 1. See, we have to, given T9 is 0. That is what, ninth term is 0. So A plus 8D is 0. You have to prove 29th term is twice the 19th term. What is 29th term? A plus 28D. What is 19th term? A plus 18D. So this is what I have to prove to be equal. I have to prove A plus 28D is 2A plus 36D. In other words, I have to prove, okay, minus A minus 8D equal to 0, which is true from what is given to us. This is what I need to prove. I have simplified what I need to prove. Then I have simplified what I have proved, and which falls from the given fact, which is 8 plus 8, A plus 8D.
Upload pandan.
Now, if m times the mth term of an AP is equal to n times its nth term, show that m plus nth term is 0. This is another abstract language without numbers, but you must understand that having come to class 10, that we should also be comfortable with algebraic variables or algebraic constants, not necessarily as numbers, but in terms of alphabets as well. So, if m times the nth term is equal to n times the nth term, show that m plus nth term is 0. So what is given? M times the mth term is equal to n times the nth term. What is it we need to prove? M plus nth term is 0. We have to prove m plus nth term is 0. So let us see how we can prove that. I always keep repeating that proof is nothing but a connector between what is given and what we need to know, what we need to find. With a given knowledge about the concept, you must identify what is given. You must also know what is it to be found. How can you relate them using the mathematical concept? That is what is mathematical problem solving is all about. Now, so you are given m times Tm. Tm is what? A plus m minus 1 into d. This is equal to n times A plus n minus 1 into d. So this is m A plus m into m minus 1 into d is equal to n A plus n into n minus 1 into d. So if I take m A common, I will get m minus n plus d into m square minus m. When I bring it here, I will get minus n square. This is minus n. If I bring it here, I will get plus n equal to 0. I just collected the common terms. So ma minus na is a into m minus n plus d into m square minus m minus, bring this to the left hand side, minus, here it is plus n square. When I bring it here, it will become minus n square. Here it is minus n. If I bring it to the left, it will become plus n. This is a into m minus n plus d into, okay, m square minus n square minus m minus n equal to 0. I just simplified. M square minus n square I have written first, minus of m minus n. So when I am doing itself, you must understand what I am trying to do here. You must get the idea that I am trying to factorize and take out m minus 1 as a common factor. So this is a into m minus n, okay, plus d into m minus n into m plus n minus of m minus n equal to 0. So m minus n, if I take as common, I get a plus d into m plus n. Here it is taken m minus n, so minus 1. M is not equal to n, because otherwise there is no point in talking about m times is equal to n times, etc. So this statement means m is not equal to n. So a plus d into m plus n minus 1 equal to 0. What is m plus nth term? A plus m, see, if it is nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. So m plus nth term will be a plus m minus m plus 1 n minus 1 into d, which is 0. This is what we wanted to prove. You have to show that t m minus m plus n is 0. What is t m plus n? A plus m plus n minus 1. That's what we have written here. Now two APs have the same common difference. So you have what is given, two APs. Two APs have the same common difference. Okay, that means D is the same, the common difference D is the same for both the APs. The difference between the 100th terms is 100. That is T100 minus, let me call the other one as small t. Let me differentiate using capital T and small t. The difference between the 100th terms is 100. Okay. Now what will be T100? I'll use capital letters for this and small letters for this. A plus 99D minus, this is small a. They only have the same difference. They have not said they have the same first term. So that's why I'm using two capital and small letters to differentiate the first terms of the two different APs. This will be a plus 99D equal to 100. This is a, 99D gets cancelled, so a minus a equal to 100. Because when I subtract 99D and minus 99D gets cancelled. So a minus a is 100. Now what is it you have to find? The difference between the 1000th terms. To find, we have to find the difference between the 1000th terms. That is T1000 minus T1000. Small t, again I have used. Which will be, this is a plus 1000D minus, 999. A plus 999. This is a minus a. Because 999D and 999D again will get cancelled. But a minus a is 100 from 1. So the difference between the 1000th terms is also 100. So if the difference between the 100th terms is, you have two different APs having the same common difference, but different first terms. The difference between the 100th terms is 100. So a plus 99d minus a plus 99d is 100. I'm using the same d because both of them have the same common difference. However, the starting terms are different. So we get a minus a is 100. Now what will be t1000 minus t1000 for two different APs? Again it reduces to a minus small a. But we know from 1 it is 100. So the difference between the 1000th terms is also 100. To the next problem. For what value of n are the nth terms of two APs equal? So we have two APs. The first one is 63, 65, 67, etc. The other one is 3, 10, 17 and so on. So what will be the nth term for this? It is a plus n minus 1 into d. So 63 plus n minus 1 into what is d? T2 minus T1, which is 2. This is 63 plus 2n minus 2. 61 plus 2n. The formula for nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. So 63 plus n minus 1 into what is the common difference? Second term minus first term is 2. Third term minus second term is 2. So the common difference is 2. From that I can write down what is the nth term. So 63 plus n minus 1 into 2. 63 plus 2n minus 2, which is 61 plus 2n. Now let us look at the second one. For some n, what will be the nth term for this? 3 plus n minus 1 into 7. 3 is the first term. Common difference is 10 minus 3 or 17 minus 10, which is 7. This is 3 plus 7n minus 7, which is 7n minus 4. Okay, for some n, the nth terms are equal. So 61 plus 2n equal to 7n minus 4. So 65 equal to 5n, or n equal to 65 by 5. So 13. Now they also asked you to find that term. So what is the term you have to find? T13. For T13 both are equal, so you can substitute in any of them. Okay, 7 I am substituting here into 13 minus 4. 7 into 13, 91 minus 4, 87. So what will be 61 plus 21? 61 plus 2 into n is 13, which is 61 plus 26. That is also 87. So this is T13, this is T13 for the sequence 1, sequence 2. So when n equal to, what is the understanding? When n is 13, both the sequences, if you have the nth terms are equal. And what are they equal to? 87. What is the 10th term? 13. So for both the sequences, the 13th term is the same. And what is the 13th term? 87. Which term of the AP 121, 117, 113 is the first negative term? Negative term means it should be less than 0, right? So Tn must be less than 0. Tn is what? 121 plus n minus 1 into d is what? 117 minus 121, which is minus 4. Sorry. Minus 6. 121, what is 170 minus 121, or 113 minus 117. Sorry, it was minus 4. Therefore, this will be n minus 1 into minus 4 less than 0. D is minus 4. So, for what value of n or which term of the AP is the first negative term? Okay, that is 121 is less than 4 times n minus 1. So 121 by 4 plus 1 is less than 4n. Plus 4, sorry. This is divided by 4. I have taken this 4 less than n minus 1. Therefore, 121 by 4 plus 1 is less than n, or n is greater than 125 by 4. Are you able to follow which term is the first negative term? So Tn must be less than 0. Tn is a plus n minus 1 into d. A is 121. So 121 plus n minus 1 into second term minus first term is minus 4. So 121 is less than 4 into n minus 1, or 121 by 4 is less than n minus 1. Therefore n is greater than 121 by 4 plus 1, which is 125 by 4. So n has to be greater than. So when I divide, what will I get? 3 4s are 12, 31. I will still have a remainder. It is not completely divisible. So n has to be greater than 31. Because what is the, see, this is, and divide 125 by 4, I will get 3 into 4, 12, 31, 1 by 4 is what I will get, right? So, n has to be greater than 32. So, n equal to 32 will be the first negative term. This is the first negative term. So, whenever you want to find what is the first negative term, because it is reducing. If you look at the sequence, it is reducing. So at some point you are going to get negative numbers. The question is, what is the, for what value of n you are going to get the first negative term in the sequence. So Tn is less than 0. So 121 plus n minus 1 into common difference, which is second term minus first term minus 4, is less than 0. So 121 is less than 4 into n minus 1, or 121 by 4 plus 1 is less than n. In other words, n is greater than 125 by 4. So n is greater than 31, 1 by 4. So which is the next term? N equal to 32 is the first negative term. I hope you enjoyed this session. We have been solving problems based on arithmetic progression. We will solve more and more problems until you feel really confident about handling such problems by yourself. So the idea of these sessions is to handhold this to all of you, and together we will ensure that maths is not difficult, but very easily, once you understand the concept, we can solve the problems. So until next time, it's goodbye. Do not forget to share this, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And I hope you will make full use of this video. Thank you.